Hello everyone, this is our group presentation on online learning. According to USA Today, 1 in 6 students will enroll in an online class. As everyone is busier these days, the appeal of online learning is steadily growing. Today we will be discussing the history, growth, and concern aspects of online learning. As each one of us in this course is taking an online class right now, we hope that you will find this presentation interesting as well as informative.
History plays a vital role in our online learning experiences. Without the major milestones in history, we wouldn't be where we are today. Educators can advance their learning styles through the availability of technology. In the 19th century, the development of the postal service made it possible for educators to offer degrees through the mail. With the advancement of technology in 1951, the City College of Chicago students had the opportunity to receive courses through TV. In 1969 marked a major milestone as the Internet was founded. There was nothing simple about it then. It was very complex. There were no home or office computers. The majority of the Internet users, when it was first released, was scientists, engineers, computer experts, and librarians. The Internet advanced in the 1970s. A book in 1971, Deschooling Society, by Evan Illich, discussed computer-based learning. In 1972, email was created for ARPANET, and the @ symbol was developed. By 1982, students were able to learn through computer-assisted learning centers. Up until the 90s, the Internet was prohibited for commercial use and was only to be used by the government. In the early 90s, the Internet was mostly used by businesses for teaching through text and transcripts. In 1991, the World Wide Web was developed. By 1994, the Internet was becoming more common, and the first online course was developed by Cal Campus and offered to students, allowing them to fully participate through online learning. In 1997, Blackboard was founded and allowed almost all colleges to offer online courses. Blackboard has since merged with several companies, including WebCT. Together with the merger of WebCT, Blackboard owns an estimated 80% of the academic management system market in North America. By June 2006, Blackboard had 12 million users and was used in over 2,200 educational institutes in more than 60 countries. Online learning has come a long way, and with the development of new technology will come more advances.
Since 2000, online learning has rocketed into popularity and use. The only thing truly holding back the technology of online classrooms was slow internet speeds, the inability to connect large groups of people together, and not even the majority of people had internet in 2000. Online learning comes in many forms: interactive television or ITV, online assignments issued by a distant professor, e-reading, and lab simulations are just a few that have gained major popularity in the last decade. E-learning, the use of the internet to learn or expand knowledge on a subject, is one of the biggest online educational tools used today. E-learning is also the way we are conducting this class. We use email, Hotmail, to communicate assignments to each other, and an online common place to find information about the course, which we use Blackboard. Most every company in the business of e-learning is showing remarkable growth, as David pointed out in his article on campustechnology.com, and I quote, "By virtually every measure, electronic learning is experiencing unprecedented growth and will continue to do so for the foreseeable future." A new analysis and forecast released this month by research firm Ambient Insight bolstered previous research in this area, showing that electronic learning, by dollar volume, reached $27.1 billion in 2009, and he predicted this figure would nearly double by 2014, with academic institutions leading the way. Unquote. It is possible, at least in my opinion, that in the future the classroom will become the secondary means to learn or go to school, and that e-learning will be the method of which we get books or school documents. The regular bookstore is becoming less and less popular as e-learning and e-book technology become more and more popular. Take the Borders bookstore shutting its doors, for instance. One can't help but wonder if e-books had something to do with its closing. Maybe the rising popularity of ebooks just pushed a struggling bookstore company over the edge into bankruptcy and liquidation. According to USA Today, some believe that the closing of Borders may even increase the sale of ebooks. Here's a quote from the article. A growing number of customers, like Sierra, are the reason that Borders' liquidation will most likely accelerate sales of books. They predict e-book sales will nearly triple by 2015 to $2.18 billion, with the number of e-readers jumping from 10.3 million at the end of 2010 to 29.4 million by 2015. With Borders out of the picture, people might think, if I'm not comfortable with digital shopping, browsing, or buying, I might as well get comfortable with it. Unquote. As technology evolves, so does everything else, but more specifically, online learning has evolved with technology. As long as we're inventing new things and discovering new ways to get things done, we will be inventing and discovering new ways to learn and educate ourselves. As the internet has become faster, we have been able to stream videos online to teach. As e-readers and e-books have gained popularity, people have begun using more remote ways to learn new things. 15 years ago, the people were looking to the future and the possibility of online teaching and learning. Now, we're in that future and still looking forward to more growth.
Online learning may sound pretty good, but it's important to remember that there can be a few drawbacks for some students. There are a couple problems that technology presents to online learners. According to an article entitled The Blackboard Learning System, published in the Journal of Educational Technology Systems, working with Blackboard can be an issue for online learners. The article states that the course management systems are difficult to operate. It stated that the students and staff were not found to be proficient with the Blackboard technology. The difficulty associated with Blackboard is a problem because it causes more time and effort for the students to try and navigate the site and become comfortable with it. The time could be spent learning the course material, not learning the Blackboard system. Another technological issue associated with online learning is the necessity for access to a computer with the internet. This poses a problem for online students who do not have the internet access at home. They may be too busy to go to the library or their campus library during business hours. For online learners, the access to the internet is crucial. The reason most people take online classes is to work around their busy schedules. But if they do not have access to the internet during their free time, they will not be able to get their homework done. The lack of personal interaction between students and teachers poses another major concern for online learners. For example, in an article by Roy Tamashiro of Webster University, the setbacks of online learning include lack of face-to-face personal and social contact between instructors and students, the lack of classroom atmosphere, and the lack of classroom atmosphere. It also limits the type of instruction the teacher can use. For example, it would be very difficult for the teacher to use models and demonstrations for an online class. Students taking online classes may also feel isolated in their learning because they have no social support from their classmates. These are just a few concerns future students should consider before choosing an online course.
As you move forward in the future, we hope that your newfound knowledge of the history, growth, and concern aspects of the online learning experience will be of help to you. For those of you who are continuing your education, we wish you the best and hope we have provided useful information in regards to whether you are deciding to move forward in online learning or have decided that it just isn't for you. Thank you, and if you have any questions, please let us know.